walking to the Mount of Olives, he said to them, "All of you will desert me, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. But when I am raised up, I will meet you in the Galilee." And Peter said, "Lord, even if all desert you, I will not." And Jesus said, "I tell you truly, Peter, this very day, this very night, you will deny me 3 times before the cock crows twice." Peter said, "I will never deny you." And all the disciples said the same. And as they came in to the Garden of Gethsemane, he told his disciples, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." And he took Peter and James and John with him. And he began to be very troubled and sorrowful. And he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep awake." Going a little further, he threw himself face down to the ground and he prayed if it was possible this hour would pass from him. And he said, "Abba, Father, for you all things are possible. Remove this cup from me. And yet, not as I want, but what you want." And he returned, and he found his disciples sleeping. And he said to Simon Peter, "Simon, are you asleep? Could you not stay awake for 1 hour? Stay awake and pray so that temptation will not come upon you. For truly I tell you, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." Going away a second time, he prayed, saying, "Father, remove this cup, if it is possible, but not my will, but yours be done." And then he returned, and once again he found his disciples sleeping, for their eyes were very tired, and they did not know what to say to him. He went away a third time, and he prayed, saying the same words, "Father, if it is possible, remove this cup from me, and yet not as I will, but what you will." And then an angel from heaven appeared to him and strengthened him. And in his anguish he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became as great drops of blood dropping down to the ground. Then he came to his disciples a third time. They were sleeping. And he said to them, "Enough, for the hour has come. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Get up, let us be going. For see, my betrayer is at hand." Now Judas had brought a whole detachment of soldiers, temple police, the scribes, the Pharisees, into the garden. And he had told them that he would give them a sign. It would be the one that he kissed. He said, "That will be the man. Arrest him and lead him away under guard." So Judas walked up to Jesus and said, "Rabbi," and he kissed him. And Jesus said, "You betray the Son of Man with a kiss?" Friend, do quickly what you plan to do. And so Jesus, knowing what was going to happen to him, he said, "Who is it that you're looking for?" And they said, "Jesus of Nazareth." And Jesus said, "I am he." And when he had said, "I am he," they fell back. And Jesus said once again, "Who are you looking for?" And they said, "Jesus of Nazareth." He said, "I told you, I am he. If I am the one you want, let the rest of these men go." And he said this because to fulfill what he had previously said, that he would not lose a single one that he had been given. And so at this, they arrested him, and they laid hands on him and arrested him. And then Peter, who had a sword, drew it, and he cut off the ear of Malchus, the high priest's slave. And Jesus said to him, "No more of this." And he touched the ear of Malchus, and he healed it. And then he told Peter, "Put away your sword, for who draws the sword will die by the sword." And then he said, "Shall I not drink the cup that my Father has given me? And do you not think that I could appeal to my Father and he would send at once 12 legions of angels? But then, how would it be fulfilled what is written about the Son of Man?" So, as he was arrested, then he said to the Pharisees and the scribes and the chief priests and all that had came to arrest him, "You come out here with swords and clubs to arrest me as if I am a bandit? I preached and taught in your temple, in the temple, day after day, and you did not arrest me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness." And then his disciples deserted him.